going to apologize in advance. But I thought I'd get on the bandwagon. Did you know she loved you? I'm only asking because I talked to her, and now I want to hear your side of the story. But I want to warn you before you start, my ears are already full and my mind is more than halfway made up. Here's the towel that caught her tears. I was hoping when you felt the dampness, you would feel the weight of a pain you created that could no longer be contained in her heart, but overflowed from her eyes. Tears that left stains on her cheeks, the way your performance left a stain on her life. I should have brought one for you because now you look nervous to wipe the sweat from your brow. Is it because you have an audience? They're watching and I'm listening. Well, for today, the audience is going to be the jury and I am going to be her attorney. I want to hear your sentences before they pronounce one. I'm sure you have a perfectly good explanation. But did you know she loved you? I'm sure you did because she demonstrated it with everything in her voice and her eyes, her words and her work, towards you, for you, adding to you, building you up, calling you king when you felt broken, and speaking life to you to assuage your fears, being the only one in your corner, the only one who believed that you were the champ with no contender. Did you know she loved you? Her evidence is here. You drew her in and you were smooth with it. You were certain that your prescription of love was strong enough, but she didn't know that you were the generic version of a drug we all longed for. You were the nectar and she was the bee, your smile, your arms. You spoke to her as if she were the only woman in the world. You painted a masterpiece with your words, hoping she wouldn't ask for evidence. But she learned that leaning on you was like leaning on paper. You are a cutout of a good man. To the jury, the evidence I have is the evidence of pain of another heart broken again. No, she was not perfect. She didn't do everything right. But the difference here, jury, is she believed the lie, which shows intent. You knew you intended to be who you weren't, to paint the picture of what you pretend to be, and then get angry when she asked you to be who you said you were. So it wasn't her fantasy, it was yours. You said, "This is who I am," and then she waited for that man to show up. He never did. And finally, I want to show the jury your calendar. That way you can't say you never had the time to tell the truth. I would have suggested a Sunday. It would be a true Sabbath when your lies could have been laid to rest. This would be the place where you would lay out your evidence before the jury. Since you had no advance notice, I brought some examples of a couple of things I thought you would, could use. I brought a crutch, an altar, and some candles. The crutch, it's for everything you still lean on that's unresolved from your past. And then it's supposed to keep you steady while you walk through trying to tell the truth. But hold on, I'm not saying that you're responsible for all the things that happened to you back then. You were a child, you were young. But as you become older, the weight and responsibility of healing rests on you. You can't keep saying, "I'm straight," and love crooked. Because now every time you walk in the room, she sees a chalk outline on the floor that says, "This is where love died." You kept telling the sad stories of your past so she would blame your story and not you. You come from a long line of, "Girl, that's just how he is." That's why I brought the altar. The altar is what you built for the things you refused to bury and release. The candles represent the bridge you burned. You built a shrine to your past and seemed to be willing to sacrifice your future to it every day. She can't even draw you into her arms because you're looking at her through the faces of everyone who hurt you when they use the word love. Your mama, your daddy, your Raggedy Aunt Jackie, your exes who weren't even what you wanted then, but now seem to be all you can think about. They owe you, but she paid. She was trying to help you blow out the candles when you struck the match on her back. You're bleeding on her and she didn't cut you. And she was willing to bandage you and let you heal. Did you know she loved you? Truthfully, I can't even say you should be standing trial because mentally you aren't ready. There is standing room only in your heart with I'm Forever Broken playing in your mind. Besides, there is no prison that could be stronger than the one you've built for yourself. And the ones who keep saying, girl, that's just how he is, they want to keep you in prison with your mind enslaved and your heart on lockdown. That way they can just visit you on the weekends and put a little money on your books. Did you know she loved you?
One more time for KT, everybody. Did you know, Brooke? All right. You know now, right? All right, there it is. Did you know, bro? Did you know?